Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about an investing app, a brokerage app called Webull. Now, I did a ton of research when it came to finding a broker to do some investing on my phone. I know there's Robinhood, there's M1 Finance, there's Webull, there's a ton of them, quite a few, and I'm sure there will be even more over the coming years. But after a lot of research and a lot of debate, I decided to go with Webull, Webull, to do my investing. And here's why. So first of all, the sign-up process was very, very straightforward, very easy. Some of the other brokerages that I've looked at, when you go through the sign-up process, it just seems so in-depth. We will ask you a few questions about your investment types, kind of what you want to get out of the platform. And it seems to me like it's set up for your everyday person as well as your serious investors. And here's why I say that. Because all of the other platforms I looked at tend to be one or the other. You're either a first-time investor who's going to get a little fraction of this over time and may or may not see a return, or you're really into investing and you're just somebody who wants to constantly trade all day long. Webull has flexibility to where you can really do either. So if you're just kind of like an average person who wants some stock in Apple or Amazon or whatever, you can do that. You can buy shares in Amazon. And you can sell them if you would like to. And the cool thing is they don't really have a limit as to how much you can sell each day in terms of what times. So if the stock market's open, Webull is allowing you to trade. They also have extended hours, which is something a lot of places do not offer. This means that you're allowed to trade even after the stock market has technically closed for the regular hours. You're still allowed to trade if you want to do extended hours, and that gives you a little bit more time if you're the type of person who maybe can only trade in the evenings for whatever, or only trade really early in the morning. They offer that. Most other places don't. In fact, most of them only offer the one trading window per day. So they offer more trading windows, which I really like that because it gives me more flexibility. They offer lots and lots of in-depth research about each individual stock. I found it so overwhelming when I first got into this stuff to choose a stock and to see, do the research on the stock. And then I found out Webull offers a ton of tools that really do all of the work for you. They even tell you based on experts' recommendations whether you should, and this is just advice, you don't have to take it, whether you should buy the stock, whether you should hold the stock, whether you should sell the stock, whether it's a strong buy, whether you should absolutely buy it. So they give you recommendations even if you're starting out. They also have some very basic tutorials that guide you through the basics of investing. I just like the interface. I like the fact that they have a app for my phone on both iOS and Android, and they have a desktop version where you don't even have to download software, but you can access it on any PC or Mac computer. So it's really accessible. A lot of these apps just have the app. You can't even log on online and get in-depth looks at these things. So I wanted something that was flexible. I might not always have an iPhone. I might not always have a Mac. I don't know. I wanted something that was flexible that I could use on all platforms, accessible to someone like me who's not wanting to invest tens of thousands of dollars, but just wanting to get into it. And I wanted something that was easy to use. So is Webull all of those things? I can say without a doubt, after a few days, absolutely. Webull has impressed me so much. Now, I've actually used Robinhood in the past, did not really like the platform myself. Obviously, everybody's different. Do the research for yourself and determine what you like. But Webull has so much for free. You don't even have to pay for this. Obviously, you have to pay to invest, but you don't have to pay to open an account. You don't have to pay in order to get all of this information on stocks and in-depth analysis. You don't really have to pay for that. And you don't have to pay to trade. Zero commission trading means that whenever you want to sell a stock or buy a stock, you're not paying extra just to do that. So Webull has a ton of features. I really liked it, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to put my link in the description where you can actually get 2 free stocks. That was another thing that drew me to them. Most places will give you a free stock to start you off with, and it's a very, very low budget stock, usually something that's not really worth having. Webull, on the other hand, is different. You get 1 free stock for signing up for your account, and this is kind of a basic stock. And then the first time you deposit money, doesn't even matter how much money. If you deposit $10, you're going to get a second free stock. Now, a lot of places even have limits on that first free stock they give you. You have to deposit $100 or $200 to get 1 free stock. That's not even worth having. Webull gives you 2. one for signing up and getting approved for an account, and another one for depositing money into your account, any amount of money. And the second one that you get, which is the one for depositing money, that can be up to a very high valued stock. That could be something like Apple. I personally did not get Apple. It's kind of the luck of the draw, but I have heard of people who got Apple. So it's just a really nice platform. It's great for beginners, and it's also great for people who are already into investing. They also offer cash accounts and market accounts, meaning that you can either deposit your own money, which is what I do from my checking account, just because I'm not really into a ton of risk, or you can trade with a market account, which means that you're trading kind of like on credit, borrowed money from Webull that you will pay back. So they offer a lot of flexibility. I highly recommend not waiting if you're interested in investing, and if you're interested in Webull especially, because the sign-up process for any of these brokerage accounts with any broker, Robinhood, M1, any of them, it takes 3 to 5 business days to get approved. I found that for me, it was a lot quicker. It was more like 2 days to get approved. But if there's something you're wanting to invest in right now, don't wait until next week to sign up for an account. Your opportunity window is probably already gone. So sign up, use that link down in the description to get your 2 free stocks, because they're free. If you want to, after you've signed up for them and they've cleared and everything and you've got your account set up, you can cash them out. You don't have to do anything extra. You can cash that out. Free money, free stocks. Let me know in the comments if you have any specific questions about Webull. Again, I'm really enjoying the experience. I'm loving everything about it. I haven't found any negatives. And if you guys would like, I can even do some more videos on Webull in the future, but I just wanted to make sure everyone out there doing the research, just your everyday person like me, who's not going to invest tens of thousands of dollars and doesn't really know a lot about these brokerage accounts, that you know that it is possible to set one up very simply and easily and start investing for free with Webull. It is a legitimate service, and it really has impressed me with all of the features that you get. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, use that link down in the description to get your 2 free stocks, and I'll see you guys later.